Hey guys, Tap here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by to hang out with me. So I am in my backyard, you guys, and I am going to give you guys a small container garden tour. The sun is starting to set and it's cooling off out here, so I decided to go ahead and come out here now where I could somewhat get a little bit of good lighting. And I am going to show you around. I'm going to start on my porch, and then I'm going to make my way out to my containers out here. These containers over here on this side are old containers from last year that still has soil in them. I'm still using that soil. I'm just mixing it in with some new soil. And so if I sound under the weather, I am, you guys. I've been under the weather all week, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to flip you guys around, and I am going to start over here with my cabbage. And speaking of cabbage, I posted a short this morning on how I try to keep the bugs out of my cabbage. And so if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you go and check that out. I got, last time I checked, it was 3,700 views on there and 100 and something likes. So I appreciate all of you guys that checked out that short. But if you haven't, make sure you go ahead and take a look at it, okay? All right, so let's flip the camera around and we'll get started over here on my back porch. Thank God the wind is not blowing, you guys. Today we have the worst wind here in Texas, but I'm gonna go ahead and start up top. And in this first container, this is some kale that I cut all the way back a couple of weeks ago, and it's starting to come back. And I just ate that plain, and I think I did a short on that where I harvested some lettuce along with this kale. But I ate it without any salad dressing or anything on it, and it was delicious. These two pink containers right here, I do have chocolate mint. I love to put chocolate mint in my coffee. I haven't tried it in my tea yet, but I think I may, since I'm under the weather, I may make some hot tea tonight and just drop a couple of leaves in there. These three white containers here is broccoli that I started from seed, and I also started this kale from seed as well, you guys. This one is thriving really, really good. This one is taking its sweet time. And this one right here is doing okay. And as you can see, I cut up some onion the same as I did with my cabbage, and to try to keep the bugs out of it. So hopefully it will work for my broccoli as well. And never mind this stuff over here, you guys. The wind blew that down. But here is the cabbage that I did the short on this morning, the blue container and the two white containers. And these four right here, that is some cabbage that I planted maybe about 7 to 10 days ago. And as you can see, they're already starting to germinate. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start some more cabbage because I do love to cook cabbage, and also I want to make like my homemade sauerkraut and some other dishes with it as well. And so right here I have my mint. Now I had this, not mint, sorry, dill. I had this out where my containers were, but as you can see, it's a little discolored. So I don't know if this is still good to use. I don't know if I need to cut it off or what, but I brought it on the porch to get it out of the sun and out of the heat. So we'll see if it'll bounce back. These two containers right here is Swiss chard. I've never grown Swiss chard. I've never even tasted Swiss chard, you guys. So I'm very excited about that. And then the three containers here, that is, all three of those are radishes. Excuse me. And those are for Tatum. She wanted me to plant some radishes. Sorry, y'all, I had to go and grab some water because my throat was getting dry. But I'm gonna go ahead and start up here on my table. I have more chocolate mint. As you can see that I am a big fan of chocolate mint. This is some oregano, in which I do plan on planting more of that. These two green containers right here is arugula, y'all. I just opened up the pack, sprinkle all the seeds around in there, and look how good they germinated. Seems like all of the seeds germinated, so I'm excited about that arugula. Right here I have some lettuce that I purchased from my local nursery, and it's doing really well. I've harvested off of this one a couple of times. This blue container and this pink one, both of those are basil, and those are still germinating as well. And I am going to plant more basil. I have some cilantro. Well, actually all three of these containers, these two blue ones and then this little flat one, all of that is cilantro. I have 4 containers of spinach here, and they seem to be doing pretty good, especially this one right here. In this Dollar Tree stackable, I went ahead and planted some more kale, and I planted those today, you guys. These are the strawberries that I purchased from Lowe's a few days ago. I just had them sitting in my window until I was able to plant them out. I actually stopped and got those on the way to work one morning, so I finally got a chance to plant those today. So hopefully those will give me a good harvest. So now we're gonna go ahead and head out to my small container garden here further out in my yard to see what's growing. So some of these containers are empty, but I do know what I want to plant in them, you guys. But these 2 containers right here are corn. I've planted 4 seeds in each one of these containers, and all 4 of them germinated. So I'm just gonna leave them alone and see, you know, how they do. And then I have 2 containers of potatoes here and here, and they have started to germinate. I actually I put up some potatoes to chit, some white potatoes, and so they have finally started to flower, so I'm excited about that. I have grown potatoes in containers before and was successful at it, so I'm proud of myself. And those are the prettiest flowers. Look at that, y'all. These 2 containers right here are okra, so those have germinated really well. I have some cucumbers, and these are actually lemon cucumbers that I put in this container, and I got this trellis here, well, actually an arch that goes all the way around, and I'll step back and let you guys take a look at it. But since cucumbers climb, I went ahead and put this arch here, so hopefully I'll get a great harvest. And here are some more regular cucumbers. Now I'm going to show you guys my beans. All of these beans back here on this back row are lima beans, with the exception of the one right here in the black container. Those are sugar snaps, and I actually just planted those about a week ago. So I haven't seen any flowering yet, and I actually started these from seed. I've never done that with beans before, you guys, and so I don't think I'll ever do that again. I'm just gonna direct sow them like I've been doing for the past couple of years. And as you can see, my sugar snaps are starting to germinate. Next to it is an acorn squash. Don't ask me why I put in this stackable, but I'm just gonna see what it does. And then next to it here, I have some onion, and you can tell that the onion are getting really big because look at the stems on here. And I cut off of this one as well this morning to put some onion in my cabbage. All of these containers here are bush beans. I want a lot of beans, and so I'm gonna go ahead and start some more probably tomorrow since I'm off from work, because I do want to can a lot of green beans just to tuck away. And you know what I mean when I say tuck away, you guys. All of these are onion, with the exception of this one right here. Those are beets, and as you can see, those have germinated. So yeah, those are onions. These 4 little containers here, y'all, these are, let me see, sugar baby watermelons. And I went ahead and just planted these, a couple of seeds, and 2 of them have germinated so far. So I'm excited about that. I've never grown those types of watermelons before. In this little stackable here, I got a marigold planted in the center, and then all 4 of those little sections here, I have carrots in there. These are carrots also. And then back here, I planted, what is this? 6 containers of more eggplant. And as you can see, some of them have started to germinate, like 3 or 4 of them, 4 of them actually. So I'm waiting on these 2 right here to start germinating. This is an eggplant, and as you can see right here, that's 1, let's see, 2, 3, it's about 4 of those buds on there that's about to start flowering. And I went ahead and planted some carrots in here also. I actually did like 4 seeds, but only 2 of them germinated. In this hanging basket, I have thyme, Down at the bottom, that is a cucumber plant that I actually just put out here on yesterday. And this is some more dill that I have in this hanging container. So now for my tomatoes. As you can see, you guys, and I believe these are the Whopper tomatoes. I have one there, but it's several more buds here on this plant. So I'm hoping and praying that I get a good harvest of Whopper tomatoes, beefsteaks, because like I said, I kill every beefsteak plant I get every year. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But this one is another beefsteak. Excuse me. And the leaves look pretty dry. I watered this morning as well. Here's another one. And that one is getting so tall. There's another beefsteak here. And I know I need to put this one into a bigger container, so I'll probably do that one day this week after work. Then I have the chocolate cherry tomatoes. And I've already harvested a couple of tomatoes off of here. And I can see some more buds on that one. This one is a Roma tomato plant. And as you can see, I have 3 from what I can see so far on there. But and there are a lot of flowers on here. So, and I like to use my Roma tomatoes to make salsa. And here's another one, and that one has 3 on there, as you can see. One hiding right there. Bunch more flowers. Here's 4 containers of these super sweet hybrids tomato plants. Neither one of those have started to germinate, and here are 4 more beefsteak tomato plants, and it looks like 2 of those right here have started to germinate, but nothing for this one. And this is some chamomile that I planted, and ooh, looks like, I don't think you guys can see that right there, but it is starting to germinate, and I'm excited. And then last, you guys, I have my pepper plants. This entire row of pepper plants. I have plants from bell peppers. These are the orange ones. Yeah, these are the Valencia oranges. And it has a lot of buds on it. And down here at the bottom, it has 1. So we'll see what happens with that one. Here's a bell pepper plant that I started on the 17th, and it hasn't germinated just yet. This one is just a regular bell pepper, you guys. This is some more thyme. And these are some shishito peppers. Now these things, I've picked a few of them. And with these, once you bite into it, it has a little kick to it, and that's about it. Nothing to, burn your mouth up or anything. I have a jalapeno plant, which I'm going to start more jalapeno peppers because I use those to make my salsa with, my spicy salsa. And then I have a cayenne pepper plant that has flowers on it. And then this one is the yellow bell pepper that has flowers as well. You all see my arch right here. I'm going to put up 2 more of those, with one for sugar snaps and then another one for something else, not sure yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me as I give you a small container garden tour. There's more to come. I'll be out here tomorrow planting more things since I'm off for Memorial Day. And on your way out, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I ask that you go ahead and subscribe, hit the post notification bell, so that way when I post my next video or short, you guys will be notified. And also give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment section, and let me know how you like this video. Let me know what you're planning, and I will see you in the next one. Have a blessed day, a blessed night. Bye, guys.